Hey y'all, I'm Kate with Salty Katie, and today I thought I'd talk about how to plan your week as an entrepreneur. So let's get right into it. Okay y'all, so for most of us, our working lives, we have somebody standing over us telling us what needs to be done and when to do it. Once you become an entrepreneur, that is not the case. It is all up to you. You are the head hoe in charge. So there can definitely be an adjustment period between working for somebody else and working for yourself. So I thought this information might be helpful to some of you today. I've been out on my own since March, I think, of 2018. So over that time, I've developed a system that works for me and would likely work for other entrepreneurs. I have 5 simple steps that I follow every week. So we're just going to run through them right quick and see if they're helpful to you. Number 1 is customer communication and orders. So I hit the ground running Monday morning. If your customers are anything like mine, and they are, they want their items yesterday. I mean, there's no, they want them as quick as they can get them. Hey, Oni. Come on, her. Well, there he is. So your customers want their items yesterday, okay? So I listen to that. I yank those orders first thing Monday morning and get rolling on that. And at the same time, I'm checking emails for customer communications. Sometimes people have questions. Sometimes they want to cancel an order. Sometimes there's an order been lost. So I want to address those issues first thing. Pull my orders so that I can cancel the ones that people got cold feet about. I mean, maybe there's one a week or something, but still, you don't want to have to make that order and then send it out. Anyway, so I'm pulling all those orders, getting all my information together. How many A5s do I need? How many of this? How many of that? And then move on. Step 2 is production and shipping. I'm going to need to cut some jelly. I'm going to need to do my sewing. I'm going to need to finish up my jelly stuff, package it, and ship it. I want it perfect, and I want it out the door as quickly as I can make that happen early in the week, if at all possible. Okay, so once we've got our orders done, we've got them shipped out, that takes care of our first 2 steps. Step number 3 is going to be new releases or new product launches, okay? So that process for me looks like first product development. I'm going to create a new pattern for a jelly cover. I'm going to order some supplies online, get it here, make something, test it. And then once that's ready to go, you've got to take all your listing photos, you've got to put your listings up, and you've got to create sort of a marketing campaign around that. So that's going to be Instagram posts. For some of you, it's going to be Facebook posts. Facebook gives me hives, so I don't fool with that. But so there's sort of a whole piece that goes into just making and do, I call it new releases for me. When I'm getting ready to do new releases, there's a set of steps that goes into that. And so that happens number 3 on my priority list during the week. I get my orders out and then boom, I start on product development. And for me, I'm relatively lucky. It only takes me 1, maybe 2 tries to bust out a new jelly cover pattern or to make some kind of new product. So product development is relatively quick for me. And then I move into taking the photos, getting the listings up, and prepping my marketing campaign. So there's that. Step number 4 for me, and probably for a lot of us, is going to be content creation. If you don't have social media accounts, then you can't point people to your website, which is really the reason we're here. So for me, that looks like primarily YouTube and Instagram. Those are the 2 platforms that I use the most and see the most benefit from. So I'm going to be filming like I am today. I'm going to be editing, and I'm going to be making a thumbnail, and with any luck, when I leave to go meet my husband for my Friday night margarita, my YouTube video is uploading to be published on Sunday, if I'm lucky. So there's the content creation part of it, which is really pretty time consuming. It's just, it is what it is. So I do that, by the time I've gotten all the orders, the production, the shipping, new releases ready to go if I need to do those for the following week, then I move on to content creation, which takes up a fair bit of your week, to be truthful. So once you've got all that done, we're on to step number 5, which is kind of the suck part, the boring stuff, admin. Okay, so doing your books, updating your inventory, restocking your envelopes, that kind of thing. I save that for the end of the week because if I need to, I can catch up on a couple of weeks of that, whereas I can't really, I'm not going to let my orders or my email or whatever lapse. I just try to organize my week in order of priority, and doing my books is lower on my list than getting my Instagram stuff ready to go. They're absolutely necessary tasks, and you do have to get them done, but they're not, for me, are not quite as time sensitive as some of the other things that need doing. So there are my 5 steps, and I have one other bonus step. I would say to you, especially if you're a new entrepreneur, that it's extremely important to schedule in time for yourself, because it's really easy to get sucked into the day-to-day hustle of running a business, especially if you're by yourself, and then before you know it, your family hadn't seen you in a month, your house is a mess, and you don't remember the last time you shaved your legs. It's the truth. It happens like that. So bear in mind, as you're scheduling out your week, that you're scheduling in some time for yourself and for your family. I hope these tips were useful for you. If you'd like to leave below some methods that you have for planning your week as an entrepreneur, then I would absolutely love to hear it. Drop it in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching again. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you back here again next Sunday. Bye, y'all.